You can see the heavy police presence above and on the ground. We've seen this suspect use the turn lane to pass traffic. We've seen that quite frequently throughout our time covering these chases, but you can see now this person has slowed down, looks to be entering the intersection of Crenshaw and Jefferson, and now they're going through that intersection against the traffic, so everybody was able to stop and slow down and see this. You would just hope that in the rearview mirror you would hear the lights and sirens if that is the case. Now we're going into the intersection, turning left. Didn't seem to have too much in the way of obstruction to be able to get through there.
I was hoping that he would make a turn, but he's been staying south on La Brea. Even the LAPD airship is going to have to make some sort of decision, but they have the guys on the ground. You can see two of them right there. Domestic violence is about the best we're going to say right now for what that suspect is originally wanted for. But I can tell you that that vehicle has been running red lights, pretty much every red light, as we make our way up to another major right here. Now the vehicle speeds, well, let's just say reasonable. Haven't been extremely high. There you go through another red light right there.
We have, again, another intersection going into the left turn lane, which has been difficult, and now crossing into oncoming traffic into an intersection where you were going against the light. So now you can see how people were able to actually see what was happening, and they were forced to stop. They have used the left turn lane, and they're doing it again here, going through this intersection, and this is a couple of times where it has just been luck.
Domestic violence suspect in there, and again, usually those are generally one of the most dangerous type of calls, and you can see that vehicle making driving over the center divider right there, so possibly making a U-turn. I got to get a hold of my pilot, Chris. He's making a U-turn. He's going northbound.
Just watching the car go, down the turning lane, in the center lane, driving straight down the whole time, slowly moving through these very busy intersections. This is just incredibly dangerous. Oh,
definitely dangerous. Did you see that right there? It looked like that car was actually making now we're on the wrong side of the road, was making a beeline for that pedestrians, the bicyclist. It was like almost a threatening move. A lot of times, look at that. Oh, jeez. Could you just imagine being right on Stalker right here?
That's what I just keep thinking of. You just have no idea what's coming.
Yeah, and you're kind of stuck in those lanes right there. They had the center divider. Now we're back on the right side of the road.
He's going into traffic again, navigating all the way around that congestion where people were trying to turn left. He is now into the intersection. It looks like Crenshaw and Stalker.
A few minutes ago, he actually was going the opposite direction of traffic on Stalker for just a little while and was able to correct himself, and now he's in flow with traffic.
This suspect doesn't have officers around him. This person is just able to get around people, which is great. Nobody's hurt, but you also have the opportunity to come up on somebody extremely quickly because you don't hear the sounds of sirens. You see right there, blowing through stop signs, nearly hitting a car as they came to a stop there to give him the right of way. Now you've got another area.
They're really just not slowing down for, in a driveway here.
Okay.
So we'll might be in an alleyway. Let's see here. Maybe in a dead end here. Okay, so nowhere to go. Let's see if he stops and gets out. No, he's going to try and reverse. Okay, so he semi-parked there. He's got the driver's side door open right there on the north side. So the LAPD helicopter updating ground crews as they are getting closer. Now he's out. He's walking. Doesn't look like anyone else is in the car. And he's right behind this apartment complex here on West Boulevard and Jefferson Boulevard. Yeah, he's got his hood up. Okay, so we'll widen out here. It looks like, so several units from the LAPD. So there's a